The HOA thought they could grab his land and profit off it. But what they didn't know? His grandfather left him the deed, including half of their precious clubhouse. When Michael's grandfather passed, the old man left behind more than just memories. Tucked in a weathered folder was a deed, quietly recording ownership of a strip of land that ran right through the HOA's prized neighborhood, and half of the community clubhouse itself. For years, the HOA assumed the property was theirs. They built homes, landscaped yards, and even expanded their clubhouse onto that very land. But when Michael received a notice from the HOA accusing him of trespassing on his own inherited property, he decided to reveal the truth. At the next board meeting, Karen, the HOA president, smugly announced they'd fine him for unauthorized use of community facilities. Michael calmly placed his grandfather's deed on the table. The room went silent as the board attorney scanned the document. The stamp and signatures were authentic. The land they built on wasn't theirs. The clubhouse they bragged about? Half of it legally belonged to him. Karen tried to bluster. "This is impossible. We've maintained this land for years." Michael leaned forward. "And now you've been maintaining my land. Every house you built here, every dollar you collected from residents, that's on property you didn't own." The HOA attorney paled. Federal property records confirmed it. The land was never transferred, never purchased. The developers had overlooked it decades ago, and the HOA had built over it without legal authority. What followed was chaos. Neighbors demanded answers. Lawsuits began flying, and county officials got involved. Michael didn't raise his voice or threaten. He simply filed paperwork. Within weeks, the HOA was forced into negotiations. The cherry on top? Since Michael legally owned half the clubhouse, he had full rights to use it and even lease it out. The HOA couldn't ban him, couldn't fine him, couldn't lock him out. Karen's face burned red as Michael walked into her meetings and sat wherever he pleased, a silent owner of the very building she tried to weaponize against him. The HOA thought they'd cornered him with bogus fines. Instead, they exposed their own fraud. His grandfather's quiet foresight had left him more than land. It left him leverage over the entire neighborhood.